Hi there guys, today I feature such a practical, usable and affordable scooter that will make you go wow wow. Yes, this is the UVA Max and the UVA EX from Bigos, a force to reckon with that is silently but surely capturing the EV market over time, and they have proven their credibility, they have proven themselves, no hassles, no major issues, no major complaints. They are walking the talk, and this is their latest and the greatest product, which is affordable and very promising for you to embrace the EV lifestyle, because it's very affordable and very practical also, and it's called the all-rounder. I mean, it can do it all and still carry a very affordable price tag. So that is what impressed me to feature this for you guys. So let's see what is so good about this that's going to make you go absolutely wow with the UVA. So this, my friend, is the UVA Max with a slightly premium offering and larger battery pack. This is the UVA EX, which is more affordable with a slightly smaller battery pack. This one gets a 3 kWh battery pack. This one gets a 2.3 kWh battery pack. Both of them offer a same top speed of 60 km per hour. Gradability is same at 14 degrees. Equipment remains more or less the same. You have LED lighting, LED turn blinkers. Good build. It is not metal, but it is sturdily built. Telescopic forks up front, and you can see telescopic forks over here as well. This one gets covers on top, whereas this one doesn't. 10-inch wheels for easy flickability in city traffic, and shorter wheelbase. So here you can see it's a hub mounted PMSM motor, permanent magnet synchronous motor. So when compared to the BLDC motor, PMSM motor offers better pickup and better acceleration, so that is good to maintain the pace in city traffic and perform those quick overtakes. Dual shock absorbers to offer good ride quality, and 10-inch wheels, as you can see here. So at the back you can see that the tail lamp is well encapsulated, and the turn blinkers is also well integrated into the tail section, offering a seamless cohesive design. Now I'm coming to the main points like battery pack, charging time, range and top speed. Battery pack, as I told you, this one gets a 3 kWh battery pack, that one gets a 2.3 kWh battery pack. This one offers a IDC range of 145 kilometers and a true range of 130, which is very usable. This one offers IDC range of 105 and true range of 90 kilometers per hour, which is still usable for the crazy price tag it carries. This one is priced at just 90,000 rupees on road. This one is priced at just 1,15,000 rupees on road. Imagine 1,15,000 rupees on road, you get 130 kilometers true range, detachable battery that you can carry home and charge, or you can charge it with a 750 watt charger in the parking lot itself. So you have both the options for the Max variant. Also, top speed is 60 kilometers per hour for both. 0 to 40 comes up in 8 seconds, so it is good in terms of acceleration. Now talking about the differences between the Max and the EX model. This one gets a 3 kWh battery pack, which is removable. Similarly, this one gets a 2.3 kWh battery pack, which is also removable or detachable. The charger here for the Max variant is a 750 watt charger, which charges the vehicle within 3 hours approximately. Whereas this one, the 500 watt charger, this one the EX gets a 500 watt charger. Whereas this 500 watt charger takes around 3 hours to charge the EX variant fully to 100%. Again, in terms of more utility spaces, you have a glove box right over here. You have a charging socket right over here to charge your phone on the go. You have a front hook to hook on your bags and baggages. Similar kind of a setup for the Max variant. You have a glove box right here to place your phone and charge your phone effortlessly. And then of course a front hook to hook on your bags and baggages. Another good thing is the flat floorboard and 370 mm of space to carry your groceries and other stuff on the go. You get similar amount of space for the Max variant as well, which makes it extremely capable and very practical for daily usage. So another key advantage that this UVA scooter has on offer is removable battery. So all you can do is remove the key from the ignition slot, put it in this, unlock the case, remove the cable, and this thing opens up, and you can just lift it off. It's 25 kilos, so you have to do a little bit of workout, and this one is around 25 kgs, whereas the battery on the EX is around 18 kgs. So this one, just have a look at the battery, the way they have built the battery. It is so sturdy. It is aluminum casing, IP67 rated. It's a very sturdily built battery, and it is IP67 rated. and it's a LFP battery, lithium ferrophosphate battery. Now, what are the advantages of LFP battery over the NMC battery? First is stability and thermal efficiency. So it is less prone to catch fire because the thermal stability is much well managed in an LFP battery. Secondly, low cost of construction and low cost maintenance. That's point number 2. Point number 3 is longer life when compared to NMC battery. Greater charging cycles. Say for instance, NMC battery offers a charging cycle of close to 1000 or 2000 charging cycles. This one offers close to 3000 to 6000 charging cycles, which is insane battery life, and that is where the LFP scores high in terms of daily usability and practicality. And point number 4 is the ability to charge 100%. NMC batteries you can charge up to 80% regularly, but here on a day-to-day basis you can charge completely 100% and still get longer life. Okay, looking at the console, you can see it's a pretty plain Jane console. There's no over-the-top electronics. You have riding modes, you have the speedometer, battery state of charge, odometer, and distance empty, which means the actual range. Okay, for 96% battery, it shows 190, almost 120 kilometers range. So with 100%, I think close to 130 kilometers you will get in real world conditions. Now, if you start the scooter, you have different modes. Say for instance, this is in drive mode, which means it will go forward, and then you have eco mode selected right over here. To change the mode, press the M button. You can switch to sport mode. Similarly, back to eco mode, depending on how you want to ride or where you are going to ride. And reverse mode is also there. And in terms of space and utility, this has a very good spaced out seat, 764 mm, adequate space for the rider as well as the pillion, double stitching, the same kind of seat here, but it is a brown colored contrast seat with double stitching right over here, good grab bar. So another good thing that you get here is the parking brake, which prevents the scooter from rolling backwards if you park your scooter on inclines. Another good thing is the flat floorboard and 370 mm of space to carry your groceries and other stuff on the go. You get similar amount of space for the Max variant as well, which makes it extremely capable. And then 21 liters of boot storage. So that comes as standard for both. So you can see 21 liters of boot space is something that you can note here. In terms of warranty, again, these guys have got you covered with a 5 years, 75,000 kilometer warranty for the Max variant and 5 years, 50,000 kilometer warranty for the battery for the EX variant. And this comes at no extra cost. Everything is included at 90,000 rupees on road for the EX, 1,14,999, which is 1,15,000 rupees on road for the Max variant. That makes this an absolute comprehensive package that you can put your trust in and get started with your EV lifestyle. Okay, first let's turn it on. Drive mode. So now we're in drive mode. Now in drive mode, press this brake, and now in reverse mode, you can see that the bike is reversing. Similarly, getting out of reverse, press the brake, and now in drive mode. Oh, good pickup in sport. So range has come down to 104 in sport mode. In eco mode it is around 118, not much of difference. Good pickup in eco mode itself. I'm going to overtake an Activa in eco mode. Oh, that's impressive. Good amount of speed, around 46 kilometers per hour. And switch to sport mode. I think this will be far more faster. You can see you can effortlessly overtake people. Oh, good linear acceleration, good brakes. Regen is kicking in each time, downing the throttle so that you can feel clearly. So regen does work in the backdrop. There's no dedicated level of regen, but you can see each time I'm downing the throttle, the regen kicks in to optimize range efficiency. Bad roads, dirt roads, suspension is doing a good job. That transition between the regen and the real power kicking in, it will take a little used to for you. Initially, you might feel it is something that is a little snatchy, but once you're on the go, it's very seamless and smooth. Again, the brakes are really good. Suspension is working fine. Good amount of legroom. Look at the legroom. 370 mm of space really makes a difference. Again, massive speed breaker. The ground clearance here comes into play. 160 mm of ground clearance. Good tarmac here. Wow. Good handling, good direction changes. Such a cutie little pie. This one. Cute and compact, but still packs a punch. Huh? Chota packet, bada dhamaka wala scene hai yahan pe. So, true range of 130 kilometers because this is the max variant. Top speed 60 kilometers per hour, and 0 to 40 in 8 seconds. Everything seems pretty much on point. Seat is very comfortable, and main is the price tag, making things a lot more affordable. You have the peace of mind of good warranty package. 5 years and 75,000 kilometers for this particular max variant, which is priced at 1,15,000 rupees on road, inclusive of the extended warranty. That's really good. You get a 750 watt charger, which will charge scooter within 4 hours. Whether you want to detach the battery or leave it inside, it's up to you. You have both the options. You can charge it with the battery inside, you can charge it by removing the battery. Everything is so well sorted. IP67 rated battery, this thing, aluminum casing. The cell structure is well optimized to offers good range, and at the same time for better thermal efficiency and thermal stability. That is because it's an LFP battery pack, lithium ferrophosphate, when compared to NMC battery. So overall, a winning proposition and a very good start for those who want to get started with the EV lifestyle. I think look no further. This has got you covered on all aspects. Good amount of pickup, good top speed, good range on a day-to-day basis, quick this thing charging time, and extended warranty package is good, low maintenance and low pricing, killer pricing at 1,15,000 and 90,000 rupees ex-showroom respectively for the Max and the EX variant. So what do you think? Please do ride this to believe it. The Bigos UA is here, which will leave you wow at the end of the day. Please visit the nearest Bigos showroom and test ride the UA Max, which has value written all over it. And for the short commutes, for groceries, for quick runs to the school, to drop your kid, to go to the jogging park, to go to your gym, any short runs, I think, is effortless on this one. The PMSM motor offers good punchy acceleration, around 93 Newton meters, 93 or 92 Newton meters torque, and 2.4 kilowatt peak power. That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Until next time, Dino saying ciao. Take care. God bless and ride safe.